I hear a waterfall. Do you hear it?
I do.
Here we go.
Sounds like there's people swimming in it too.
It does sound like it's not even hot out. Like,
No,
I think it would
not.
be pretty cold to be swimming right now. But let's see. Wow, this really does look like volcanic rock. I don't really know what to make of it. It's kind of crazy.
We're here at Rainbow Falls State Park in Washington, just south of Olympia.
Yep.
The Rainbow Falls are behind us.
It's not really falls. It's more like a rambling river.
We're here in the beginning of August, and the water flow is a little bit limited at this time of year. So not quite a falls, but there are people behind us having fun in the water. And it's kind of has these like little lava flow pools.
It looks like lava rock that the river is rambling down.
That is scooped out, and there's like these potholes in it. Mm-hmm. Although this is not Potholes State Park.
It is not.
There's kind of all these potholes that have been scooped out by the river that the water is filled up, and people are hanging out in those or going between them.
And even at the highest flow, there's no way I would really call it a waterfall. It's more like, it's not even cascading. It's just kind of rolling over the rock.
That kind of a falls, yeah. Not a traditional falling 100 feet kind of falls.
Not even close to 100 feet, no.
And it's a little chilly. We're not going to go in the water because it's a little chilly right now. A little chilly in the water. So I imagine, though, the rock is kind of sharp because it's volcanic. Looks like volcanic rock that we're standing on.
They're being very careful walking over the rocks.
We can hear them talking about it. So if you're going to come here to swim in the river, bring shoes to maybe stand on the rocks.
But at low flow, there's kind of like even a beach, a sandy little area beach-wise. So this time of year in August, beginning of August, it has like a little beach area. So you could bring your picnic and sit here and picnic.
Yeah. This looks like kind of a fun little state park. It is $10 to get in, or $12 for non-residents, I think. And I don't know if this is like a local place or not. We're just here on an overnight, but we thought we'd get out and take a walk around and review it. And it kind of surprised us.
It's beautiful. The trees are gorgeous. There's all different kinds of deciduous trees and cedar trees and pine trees, and they're super tall and super big. They look like pretty old growth trees.
Douglas fir, probably. Yep. And it smells nice.
It smells beautiful. You can smell, it smells like clean, like spring water, and then all these different trees and the rocks and the dirt, and it just smells like Mother Nature.
Pretty awesome. One of the advantages of this state park is that it's open year-round, so we can come here whenever we want. And currently we're here in the beginning of August.
And it's nice and cool. The rest of the country is blazing hot, and we are very comfortable. I do have my long sleeve on, which I don't really need to right now, but it is beautiful time to be here.
Perfect weather as we chase 70 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
So the park is located just west of I-5 near the town of
Chehalis?
Chehalis? That's what we're going with. Chehalis.
Which is a very sweet little town.
It was about 25 minutes west of the town, and it was pretty easy to get in and out on the road. But remember, I would not advise big rigs in this park. What was nearby in the town?
Well, it's a Walmart. We always look for a Walmart because it's very consistent across the country. We go crisscross the country, and there's typical things that we know we can get at Walmart. So anything really that you could need, they have. They have the typical fast food places, the Walmart, local grocery stores, gas stations, of course, auto zone type stores.
Yeah, I saw a Home Depot there too.
Home Depot.
On the map, so that's good to know.
Yep.
So I would probably stock up on my way in, but we only stayed there one night, so...
Just passing through.
Yeah, so we didn't really stock up, but I would... being this far from the town, I would have stocked up before we went in.
This is a beautiful campground.
No, it's not.
It is.
It's a pretty terrible campground.
But it's beautiful. It is a pretty setting.
This is a very picturesque setting for a campground.
Very.
With a very mediocre campground in it.
It's small.
It's
and
very
old.
Small, old. The bathrooms are on the dirty side. the dump station is out of order.
And it looks like it has been out of order for a very long time.
So our best guess is that Washington is going around rehabilitating their various campgrounds, and this is further down on the list.
Or hopefully next on the list. It's not that bad. It's old.
The falls was...
It's not really a waterfall. So somebody
No.
had said that they're trying to rename it because it's not a waterfall. It's basically rapids going over a bunch of
Volcanic
layers
rock.
of rock.
Still pretty cool.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool that it's like a volcanic, it's probably like an old lava flow that the water has scoured away over the years.
And basalt.
Yep, the sand is even made from the basalt at the edge.
Very cool.
You can get right down to it. You can go in the water. So that's kind of cool.
Very woodsy.
The people who were in the water, when we talked to them afterwards last night, they said that the bottom isn't really sharp, but it's covered with algae, so very slippery.
Very slippery. You could tell they were really holding on.
Yeah, and it was kind of cold.
And not very deep. It wasn't very deep, so not scary, not dangerous, although you could always hit your head.
I'm still not sure what people do when they come to this park are.
I think most people are locals and they just want to get in the woods and get away.
Or come down to the river and play in the river. I could see that. And we did see horseshoe pits.
It is a very, very large field, open field, where lots of people could come and set up all kinds of outdoor activities.
Picnic, things like that.
And the picnic pavilion had a place that you could build a fire or charcoal fire inside the fireplace. And there's water sinks available there and electric, so that you could really go and have a really great group picnic.
Yeah, the campground itself though is very tight, so not big rig friendly. Even if they say you can fit in the spots, it's very tight. Lots of low overhanging branches.
Okay, low overhanging branches and
the
curbs.
road in the campground is tight
curbs.
turns.
Yeah, tight turns.
And tight back ends. We're 25 feet, and I thought we were going to have a problem backing into our site. There's electric and water hookups, no sewer. Like we said, the dump station's closed. They do have bathrooms here. There was a shower in the bathroom. I don't know if I'd use it. It looked
shower?
a little...
Yeah, I would want to go in there with some kind of broom to get rid of all of the spider webs and spiders and stuff.
It seems like it's been used for a long time and not
It looks like it was
cleaned.
It looks like it was built by the CCC. Honestly, it looks like a
Cool
really
building.
cool old building. I think it said 1963. Might have said on it.
Maybe hasn't been cleaned since.
But back to the campsite. It's flat, mostly flat.
level.
It's really level, big. It has some gravel, but it's very dirty. So you're going to want to put out your rug or something to not track it all inside.
And if
along
it rains,
and along with
very muddy. Our site here at 40 has power and water. It also has a lot of big trees overhead,
which are beautiful.
So our Starlink did not work at all while we were here. But we did have self-service. We have Google Fi, and we were able to get a couple bars of service and stream things, no problem. So although Starlink didn't work for us, cellular service did.
They're pretty tall. Woo! Hello.
This site has the standard picnic table, fire ring, space for a tent. Like I said, power and water. We talked about the dirt. Other than that, pretty standard site. Time to plug in. We haven't plugged in a lot of days. I hope I remember how to do this. So to sum up, the price for this site with water and electric for one night was $59.
Hoo-wee.
That includes the online reservation fee, the out-of-state resident fee, and the price of the site. So pretty expensive for us.
And that's without a dump station.
when we
not
compare this,
not at our site or anywhere inside.
right? And no, I mean the bathrooms were kind of a mess, I think. For $59 a night, I don't know.
It reminded me of a national park bathroom, old CCC building most likely, and you know, not swept out of bugs and old spider webs.
So we would likely not come back to this one. There's not much here. We've seen the little river. There's no real hiking around.
The little river.
Unless they redo it, I doubt they're going to turn their dump station back on again.
Now there is some hiking back there, but it's not like that you come here to go hiking.
There are other parks in the area that are better. Comparing this to other states, even across the country, this is pretty poor.
Even in Washington, I mean, you've got these beautiful forests here, the moss-covered trees. It's just beautiful. It smells amazing. It smells like earth and pretty earth with spring and moss and pine. It's pretty, and I love waking up here.
This was a good one night stay over for us, but not much more than that.
Not
I
for
would
the
say.
price, yeah.
Not for $59.
Mm-hmm.
We probably would have been better served just parking at the rest area. At least they had a dump station.
That is right. Yeah.
So,
which we need to go and use.
so luckily in Washington State, a lot of the rest areas have a dump station and a water fill. So we'll be using that this morning since this one is broken.
And you can overnight for up to 8 hours in a rest area if you are in a pinch.
It's just a little louder. This was quiet, even though I can hear the road over there.
I did want to mention that there's a pretty significant route over there that you hear traffic. I didn't really hear truck brakes or anything like that, but you can definitely hear civilization over there, and it can get kind of loud, especially near the river.
So to sum up, I'd give this one not a thumbs down, but not a thumbs up, somewhere in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't terrible. It wasn't anywhere near where it should be for $59 a night.
And all the people coming here are really quiet and to themselves, although we have loved meeting so many individuals here. We met the camp host, and they were here for the first time, and
Rick and Rue.
Super nice and super friendly, and locals who had just moved here down by the river were super friendly.
Yep. So it's a nice quiet little park, but there's nothing here for $59 compared to other state parks across the country.
But I'd much rather wake up here than in a rest area. I don't know if it's $60 worth, but maybe sometimes, yeah.
Now it's time to go dump. Trailer dump station closed until further notice, and it looks like it's been closed for quite a long time. Wah wah. I guess our next choice is tomorrow morning to dump at the rest area on I-5 North.